Greetings, Azide, Shredscape Gaming. How are all of you doing today? On this Wednesday, we're going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We're going to be playing Cool Tunes today. We're going to jump into the build here in a quick second. I will be playing rank today. I know people always complain that I'm not playing enough rank, so we'll jump back into rank. I do have to make sure I have the right deck. Hope all of you are doing very good, doing very well. I'm going to be playing Cool Tunes. I'm in Platinum 4 at the moment. Let's show the deck off just to get started. It's Cool Tune version 4. 3 copies of Effect Veiler, 2 copies of Drone Lockbird, 3 copies of Cool Tune Rotary, 1 Max C, even though this card should be banned, but it's not. 3 copies of Cool Tune Mix, 2 copies of Cool Tune Clip, 1 copy of Ghost Ogre Snow and Rabbit, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 2 copies of Ghost Bell. I do have one that's an alternate art, which is kind of nice. 1 copy of Ghost Mourner and Moonlight Chill, 3 copies of Cool Tune Rekko, 3 copies of Cool Tune Q, 1 copy of Molcharmi Pirellia, 2 copies of Molcharmi Fualos, 2 copies of Pot of Desires, 3 copies of Synchro Overtake, 1 JJ Cool Tune, 1 Call by the Grave, 3 copies of Cool Tune Synchro. For the extra deck, 2 copies of Cool Tune Trackmaker, 2 copies of Cool Tune Remix, 2 copies of the main hitter in the deck and the Omni Negate monster, Cool Tune RS, 1 copy of Cool Tune Crackle, 1 copy of Cool Tune, Golden Cloud Beast, 2 copies of Cool Tune Lotus War, 1 copy of Zaylin the Shackled Dragon. I really like this card, even though some people do. 1 copy of Visas, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. 1 copy of Cool Tune B2B, 1 Super Star Slayer Typhon, and 1 SP Little Knight. Hello, hello. Hello there, Sensei, teach me how to build a Super Saiyan God Ultra Mega deck. That is a unique, thing. There's not really much to it, I'm just gonna be honest with you. The deck that I'm using today is considered one of the best decks in the OCG, as well as slowly becoming one of the best decks in Master Duel. So I would be honest with anybody that's really starting, you should probably make Cool Tune. And if you're not making Cool Tune, you should probably make, give or take, Draco Tales mixed with Branded. That's really all there is to it. It's really about following meta, and even then, even with the best meta decks, you could potentially lose because Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, unfortunately, is more like a coin flip simulator. It's not so much that way in the TCG, keep that in mind, but you know. Okay, ready, flip, let's see. So, you know, it also depends on the deck matchups and stuff. It's not as simple as that. We lost a coin flip, case in point here. This deck can play on your opponent's turn, but it's very dependent on getting a very good hand. Let me move the chat over here. I hope you don't mind, I'm going to put you in the corner. Nobody puts a baby in the corner. How many of you actually even know that reference? I bet probably not too many. Alright, we're going against the Yeti. Could they actually be using Gen X? I doubt that. Oh, it's Kashatira, which is basically anti-meta. I'm gonna shoot this from the hip now because I might not have a choice. I might not get a chance to play Yu-Gi-Oh! If I don't do this right now. Alright, we're gonna go for this. Just so I can maybe get to play. It's a big question mark on that maybe. Alright, let's special summon. Or special summoning Crackle. Cool Tune Crackle. Will we get that? Okay, I got a chain to this. Chain link 1. We're gonna go chain link 2. We're gonna kind of mess with their extra deck here. Chain link 3. How is everybody today? What have you guys been up to? What are you doing on this fine Wednesday, if it's Wednesday for you? I think elsewhere it'll probably be Thursday morning, almost. Ah, Call by the Grave. I see you want to counter plays here. I can just Ghost Spell here, even though I feel like this might be a waste, because we're burning for a whole bunch of resources. But it might be worth it, because apparently they don't want us to touch their extra deck for whatever reason. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're playing full Kashatira. Alright, never mind, we got the victory there. Alright, Ghost Spell. I can't overemphasize here how much important it is to have Ghost Spell in your deck. Honestly, 3 of them is probably the way to go in Dread Knights. Let me see what you said. Banish effects, huh? Yeah, this deck basically does a lot of control in the sense that it manipulates banishing cards from your opponent's deck, banishing cards from your extra deck. It's kind of like Kashatira itself, the deck that we were just going against, if Kashatira was like a synchro deck. Alright, GG's. A good start for the day. I didn't think we were actually going to win that one, to be honest with you. We also got a daily done. Not that that really matters too much, because Dread has spent a lot of gems at the moment, so I'm kind of recouping my losses. There's going to be a new event coming pretty soon. The Synchro Link. I forgot what else. XYZ Festival that's coming up, where you're going to be playing by a different rule set. I'm looking forward to that. Alright. We lost the coin flip, but if we open with enough hand traps, we might be able to do something too, so it's not like completely a loss with this deck. Let's see what my opponent decides. I'm going first. That's an interesting thing. Also, I'm sorry, I know some people who are longtime viewers of this channel are probably like, what the hell was the rabbit not blocking the names up here anymore? I decided it was kind of time to kind of change the rabbit picture. As much as I love rabbits and stuff, it was just kind of time, so I put like a Kill Bill meme up there. I don't know if anybody can read that from this distance. All right, let's try to bait a couple things out here. So this is kind of a monster bait here to see if they take it. Let's activate the effect. See if we get to do anything. I'm expecting a hand trap at least. Either Infinite Impertinence here, or maybe a Effect Veiler, maybe an Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom, see, I called it. So we got one bait out of the way, that's fine. We could be kind of silly, but that's kind of a waste of that. So let them think that... I feel like, honestly, of all the things to Ash Blossom, I wouldn't Ash Blossom this. I would have waited to see what else my opponent was going to do. But they might have something else in their hand, right? Who knows? So we're going to special summon Cool Toon Rekko. We are going to special summon it to the field. That's going to allow us to search for a monster in our hand. Let's search for a monster. From the deck to the hand, I should say. Excuse me there, Dread Knights. In this situation, let's go for... Let's see what's on our hand first. Okay, so I think the play that I would prefer to make here is so we go with this. That way we can mess with their extra deck this turn. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into the big heavy hitter, which is the Omni Negate board. It's going to be Cool Toon RS, so we're going to get rid of these two on the field. Unfortunately, Rekko can't activate its effect because there's nothing to pop on the field. So that's, you know, a little bit of a drawback there. What is every deck that, what deck is everybody playing if you're playing Master Duel? Let's activate the effect here, Cool Toon Clip. Any response to that? No. So they may not have hand traps. What deck are you using? Oh, it's Tempai! It's Tempai. Well, that's gonna be a completely different story entirely here. I'm gonna change my whole strategy up just a bit, because we want to keep messing with their extra deck here. So I want to be able to synchro summon a monster in their turn again. No, I'm not going to special summon just yet. Any response to that? It feels like they want to go hand trap heavy here. It is Radiant Typhoon with that. Okay, cool. Can't hate on that. It's a mishmash of different things in their deck. So it could be Sky Strikers, Radiant Typhoon, and Tempai as like a backup win condition. We're gonna set this. It's hopefully gonna be okay. I don't know. My opponent seems like they're not too sure what they want to do here. Let's see. Okay, draw face draw. Anything to this? They have 4 cards in their hand. I know that they probably play Tempai. They're also playing Radiant. See, the thing is, Radiant actually is a pretty good counter to this deck. I'm gonna just do this. I have to do this now, as much as I don't want to. Because I gotta synchro summon here, because if not, it's gonna get really rough for us pretty quickly. Let's special summon this. I'm gonna activate the effect now. I think it's probably wise to get a big board on the field. I really hate getting rid of Ghost Spell in this situation, though, but I don't really have another option. Because I need to get this guy pretty beefy here. Okay, good. I mean, the other way, we just can't really synchro for that because it's not the synchro material that we need. Alright. He's going to try to activate his effect, which means he can only realistically... He can't bounce this right now. He has to bounce this. And the R monster. Unless I negate it. That's the one thing I could do here, but I feel like that's going to be a waste of a negate, too. Let's activate the effect of this. And we could chain to this too, if we wanted to, but we'd be lower in attack stat, which I don't think is the play to make here. Dread Knights. Oh, Super Poly. You still have to target these two. You can't target this one. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but we'll let them continue to play it out there. Let them cook. Alright, what'd you discard? I'm a little bit perplexed why they did that. But hey, it's on them. It's gonna have to be these two. Because this hasn't left the field yet. And whatever happens last in the chain? Okay. Never mind. Starving Venom. Oh, they're just gonna OTK. This is a GG. Good job. I should have probably negated there, but I didn't do it. That's my own call there. Alright. Well, on to the next one, shall we? Can't take every result and, like, be stressed out. It's Yugioh sometimes. Well played, Super Poly there. Can't really complain too much there. The good thing is really we'll just, like, continue to queue up there. You know? Lost another coin flip. That's always fun. Sometimes I just want to win a coin flip, right? I feel like we've won no coin flip so far since we started stream. That's the crazy part here. You know, it'd be like that sometimes, though. Alright, we're going against an OCG player based on the sleeves. Maybe Sky Strikers? Radiant Typhoon again. And my hand is not prepared to deal with this. I don't think we're going to be able to board break. This one's going to look pretty bad. Had I opened with one of the guys that you saw before, Clip, then we can Synchro Summon. That would have been kind of perfect or ideal here. In this situation, not so much. What the hell? I haven't seen somebody make that with this deck before. Okay. That's a little bit different. It went straight into now Burning Abyss. Okay, that's way different. It's Malice on top of that? Ooh. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I think we're about to watch somebody play Solitaire here. Alright. This is definitely not winnable. We're just going next. I don't want to sit there and watch like 15 minutes of Solitaire. We don't have enough counters to be able to stop everything they're setting up. That's why the coin flip is so important in this game sometimes. Alright, next. Shameless 97, what a name. Alright, we finally won a coin flip though, so that's a plus. What's everybody having for dinner today? I am trying to eat a little bit more healthy these days, so I'm going to be making a nice healthy wrap, even though I'm going to be like having cold cuts, which I'm trying to have more of the lean type of cold cuts, even though cold cuts is processed meat. It's not necessarily great for you. Oh my god, these hands. Okay, let's normal summon this to get either Infinite Impermanence. I don't think they'll waste an Ash Blossom on this, but you never know. They could also shotgun a Max C, or a Mulch Army, or various different things. Let's see what they do. Okay, they're taking a while to respond to this, so I don't know. They're debating what they want to do. What's an effect failure? I really need this to go off, but I'm afraid there's going to be another hand trap. I have a response to counter that. Let's see what happens, though. Any day now. Any day now. Any day now, game. Let me respond. I think they're going to chuck another one. Feels like they have another hand trap. Let's activate this. Looks like the servers were being a little bit buggy there too. It took a while for us to get. Alright. Obviously I'm not going to negate my own card. That'd be foolish. Because basically Ghost Spell can counter Cold by the Grave like you saw a couple matches back. Let's add a card to my hand. Honestly, we have to add this right now. But we don't have to lose this on the field necessarily right now, which is kind of a plus. We have options. I think the best option to go into right now would probably be the Omni Negate. We could go for the dude that's the Searcher, but I really feel like that's going to help. Like, I want to keep the air guy in my hand right now. Just in case. There's a different way we could have played that, but we'll see if this works out. I don't know what our matchup is, too. Hello there, Lee Warrior 1988. How are you? How are you? Welcome to the stream. What's up? How's your day treating you? Let's see what Shameless does. Shameless has a mighty hand. I see the Albaz icon, just like me, so maybe they're playing Branded. I was playing Branded a couple weeks back. Oh. Tempai? I don't really want to waste that. But I'm going to, because I need that negate. I can't have that getting removed from the field right now. Maybe Tempai? Usually Lightning Storms are mostly, like, turn 2 going second deck. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of Tempai running around ranked these days, considering everything. It's a junk deck, okay. Gonna do this maybe as a fake out here. Let's see. This is Synchro OTK. Do I want to special summon a monster? We could potentially hit something here if I go this way. Let's try it. 1, 2. One of my beautiful ladies is going to the graveyard, but we need to do it in this situation. Okay. Let's activate the effect after they get their search effect. We'll take a peek at their extra deck and see what we can take away. I have an idea of what we need to take away, but I don't know if they play more than one copy of it. Most decks usually don't that are synchro summon decks of this nature. Have you tried Cool Tune Christon? No, I haven't. No plans really to. I don't want to mix it, to be honest with you. Let's see. Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. Because I would be wasting a lot of, like, your resources. That was a waste of a removal there. Let's see here. You only play one copy of that, so I can stop the OTK for this turn. Yes, we'll gain the monster's attack. Now they can't do the big combo. They'd have to go for a different combo line to achieve it. Because they need Junk Speeder. For those of you who don't know, this sets up everything where you get a whole bunch of synchro monsters. There's still another way to get to it, though. So we'll see if they know how to do it. No, they're gonna rage quit. They're a one-trick pony. You see the red icon? Oh, you can't see the red icon because it's blocked by the picture. But we got the red icon and disconnect coming up. So it's a one-trick pony with this deck. If you get rid of the Junk Speeder, you basically shut the whole deck down because they rely on that. That was, I was wondering whether or not they played 2 copies of it, but clearly they don't. Alright! Good job there. Good job. That was the right play to make. They even turned off their system. I kind of feel a little bit bad there. A little bit of a bully. Let's see. Lee Warrior 1988. I wasn't thinking of making Elf Note Cool Tune when it comes in Master Duel. Elf Note's gonna be pretty good. Like, I think the top 2 decks, honestly, as we continue to get more packs rotated into sets, rotation, it's definitely going to be a battle between Cool Tune and F Note, like it is in the OCG. I will give Konami a lot of credit right now, because I feel like we're getting faster releases in terms of Master Duel, because it used to be back in the day, like, we would wait forever for, like, the stupid Evil Twin card. Remember the 1-star? Or not 1-star, excuse me, the Link 1? Like, Evil Twin card, the Live Twins, that took forever to come out. It took forever for, like, the 6 Samurai support to come out. And I feel like Konami, in terms of Master Duel development, is getting a little bit better. They're catching up quicker. It's like they want the OCG format to be already a Master Duel, which I think is kind of cool. It kind of sucks for some of the TCG players, because they're waiting for, like, forever for TCG stuff of that nature to drop. Like, I personally, what I'd like to see is the overframes come to Master Duel already, because I want to see how they're going to impact the metagame. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Over the Limit collection. I'm pretty sure if you're here watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream, you probably also play the TCG, or the OCG for that matter. But I'm looking forward to the Over the Limit collection, like, fully coming out. I like the new Blue Eyes White Dragon card. Actually, there's several of them that are pretty cool. The Dark Magician card is pretty good as well. Alright, searching for an opponent. Let's see what we get here, Dread Knights. They're OCG player. And they play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they have a lot of titles. Alright. We need to be blessed with a lot of good hand traps. We need to believe in the hand traps right now. If we open with like a lot of good hand traps, we're okay here. Alright! There's stuff we can do. There's stuff we can do. It might be a Yugioh deck. Or they're just playing with Yugioh sleeves, but I think it's probably Yugioh. Well, it's definitely Yugioh. Okay, let's shotgun this now. I'm tempted to do the R1, just for the sake of argument. I don't really like to waste these, so we'll wait and see how they respond to this first. I mean, with this deck, I can kind of deal with Yugioh. There's a way. It's just an annoying way. See how they do it. The one thing is that I don't have Lightning Storms and Heavy Storm now, so it might be a problem when they get the Nightmare Pain out, because I'll have to, like, negate that. I want to make this really difficult on them. So I'm gonna just shotgun it, too. Just in case. Because worst case scenario, they decide they want to play under 2 Molcharmies, and we get some cards that we can play around with here. And draw into maybe some hand traps, because if I can draw into the Ghost Ogre, I might be fine with the Nightmare Pain. It depends. Fallen Paradise. Is it an actual Raviol deck? That would be funny. No, it's not. Okay. It's a little bit of everything. Fascinating. Interesting. Phenomenal. Okay. Let's see, so we get the U-Bell here. And they end. They don't want to play over it. Okay. That actually gives me a lot of options depending on if they have hand traps. Let's normal summon here. Activate the effect. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're definitely gonna have to search for, in this situation, one of you. We can get rid of the Nightmare Pain. That's easy. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that. We should probably get the Rotary here, because we can set up kind of a pretty big board. The problem, though, is actually the U-Bell in the hand. So can't really do too much against the U-Bell, so we'll see. I have to play this a bit more passively. Activate the effect. Search. Anything to that. Let's get you. Alright, we have options. In this situation, let's definitely get our Omni Negate out on the field. We'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. Why are you doing that, Dread? Trust the process here. I have to do a whole bunch of things if I want to survive this turn. I don't think we have OTK potential here, though. Chainlink 1, so we can pop the Nightmare Pain. Because we don't want to deal with that. Chainlink 2. Let's start removing stuff from their extra deck. No chain to that. Okay. Got rid of that. Alright, let's see here. I am going to activate this now. I'm trying to see what in particular we can do, really, to kind of mess with the player. I feel like we're going to need another one of these. I'm not going to special summon anything right now. Alright, let's activate for a Synchro Summon. Oh, this is tough. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of you. I don't really want to get rid of this because I need this as the backup plan. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Popping a U-Bell kind of is foolish at that point. Alright, let's special summon this. Let's chainlink 1 here. Alright, let's chainlink 2 here. I need to see their graveyard. Is there anything worth it? No. So let's go search. Not chaining anything else to that. Well, we get to see their hand. It's not just U-Bell. Wow, fascinating. It's Destiny Heroes mixed in with that. So U-Bell's the don't hit me option. Okay, okay, I see. I think I understand what they're trying to do then. Yeah, let's get one of these. Alright, let's look at the top of your deck. How many U-Bells are you playing in this deck? That's the main question here. I think I get rid of you, because usually people only play about one of those. Let's put that to the bottom of the deck. That might actually help them a little bit more. Let's activate this. Let's see here. We got the level 1 here, we could make that, but that's kind of foolish. Maybe we just get this. Alright. We know what's in their hand, we have to force it at this point. Might as well do it now than later. Is that gonna be worth it? What can I possibly do else to their deck that would be of value here? Let's hold up. I don't want to activate it just yet. Alright, they got special summon. Yeah. That's the tough part. Playing around the Yugioh is going to be difficult here. I think what we're going to do again, just remove. Get rid of that. What the hell else are they playing? This is a really unique and fascinating Yugioh deck. I can't lie there. Alright. Continue attack. Replay happens. No. Alright, main phase 2. We might be cooked here, chat. We might be cooked here, Dread Knights. I don't think there's a way that we can play out of this. Where do you even disrupt this? That's a very good question, Phantom. It's very hard to. There's one thing I might be able to do. I need to get, like, my SP Little Knight on the field. That might be the only way to disrupt this. I don't want to go GG next, but it's kind of a hard choke point right now. We're gonna do this. Let's get rid of the rotary. I don't really need a rotary in the graveyard. I have 2 more of them. Let's negate this for now. Because they can't even destroy at that point. And they can't use its effect to attack to burn me for damage. Once we get over this Yugioh, we have no other issue. It's just a matter of trying to get over it. That's the major difficulty here. Alright, I am going to activate to that. They're really forcing me to use all my tuners in the graveyard, but I have no choice here. We're gonna pop this, even though I really want to pop that instead. We could chain to that, but it's not really going to be beneficial to us, per se. So let's hold here just a second. So at least they discard, they get 9. Hey, see? We were able to play out of that. See, Phantom? See, Phantom? We were able to play out of it. We just had to annoy our opponent enough. And they decide they don't want to play. GG to them, though. I am curious what else was in their deck. I don't normally like to peek at people's decks on stream. So please bear with me here. Because I am curious. There was a lot of stuff going on in that deck. I'm just interested. Okay, so they were playing 3 of this. Interesting. I usually only play 2 if I was playing Yugioh. They're obviously playing this because they have all the Phantasm Lords. They were doing Super Polys. Oh my goodness, this is like a straight up anime deck. This is right out of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. They're literally playing like the Yubel deck through and through, almost entirely the way it went in the anime. An interesting decision here is only 2 Nightmare Pains. With so much disruption these days and so many ways to pop Nightmare Pain, I'm always in favor of having 3 of them. The Clock Tower is also a very... Oh, no, that's not Clock Tower. It looked like Clock Tower. Fallen Paradise, obviously, is to bring those out. It's unique. It's unique. It'll catch people off guard. It's just this deck has, like, kind of ways to... Double Ash Blossom, too, is kind of interesting. They're, like, going straight OCG with that, with just 2. There's some unique choices in this deck. Fascinating. I don't think I've run into too many decks like this, really. I'm surprised in Platinum. You know, let's collect our dailies here, shall we? Okay. On to the next one. 2 away from Platinum 4. No Unchained, no or Fiendsmith. Yeah, I'm very surprised by that. I mean, most of the time when I've seen Yubel, it's usually either paired with Fiendsmith or Unchained or both in the deck. Just because I feel like it needs a little bit of extra engines. So it was a very interesting decision by them. I think they wanted to make like an anime character deck because there are... Here's the thing, like, I spend a lot of time in Japanese territories and Japanese Twitter, as well as OCG, so I know a lot of OCG players. And believe it or not, on the Japanese side of things for Yu-Gi-Oh players, a lot of them do actually play Master Duel and make, like, fun anime pet decks. Sky Strikers, most likely? I think I'm gonna hold on using that. Unless it's Exodia, because there's an Exodia OTK that's been... No, it's Sky Strikers. Yeah, that's why I held on that. Usually when I play against Sky Strikers, I prefer a better hand than this. Our hand kind of like... I think we won too many matches and Konami-san said no. But there are people in OCG that just play... He has more than... Oh my goodness, this is our game to lose right here. Just when you negate one thing, it's like, oh man, I can't like negate everything, man. You know? I negated one, there was another one, you know? They're gonna get their Sky Striker combo regardless of what, right? And I gotta hope that I draw into actual Cool-Tune monster here. The one good thing about Cool-Tune is they have an option to play around the Ray. Because they could just... Okay. Okay, they really like that card. Let's... I want to save the Ghost Spell here, so we're just gonna go Veiler. But I don't know what else they're gonna throw out. I wish I could see their hand right now, that would be perfect. This might be an uphill battle, I don't think I win this one. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm enjoying myself with Master Duel. Like, I can't take every match as, like, super serial. Alright, well... If we wanted to do Star Slayer Typhon, we have the option to do it now. Not that that's really going to matter too much against this card. I mean, we could bounce. Oh, they're really just going to do that? Okay, if I don't, like, draw anything amazing, we're probably going to actually do Star Slayer Typhon here, maybe. It depends what happens. Okay, maybe we're not doing Typhon. Depends on what other hand traps they have in their hand, too. That's the one thing here. Alright, let's activate. Phantom said if they only set up Ace 0, it's very disruptible. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it's Max C. I really don't want to play into a Max C game. The good thing is we can just keep it in our hand. We don't have to special summon it. So that's one less that they get, right? And I can normal summon it, right? I can activate the effect. They still don't get a search off that. So that's a plus here. See, the issue here is if I Synchro, I'm going to give them another card, which does their benefit, you know, works in their benefit. I don't want to play the Maxi game too much against this deck. I gotta think about this one. I think we have no choice. We have to do it. Just to be able to be put into kind of an okay situation. And I use the term okay here very loosely. I mean, it's a 1-for-1, right? I'm giving them a card. They're getting a card back. I get to activate 2 effects. It's so tough against Sky Strikers, though, I'll be honest. With the hand that we had, it's... I've played against a lot of Sky Striker. I'm not negating just yet. What did we hit? We didn't hit anything important. Oh, that makes me mad. Okay. Swing. I don't want to overextend here. Kinda not a good idea. Main phase 2. I don't think we win this one. I gotta be honest. I don't think there's any situation where we can potentially win. But we'll hold on. Just hope they don't draw Nib. Yeah, no, I'm not playing the Backseating game. Because the thing is, I'll give them a whole bunch of win conditions. As opposed to just holding tight. Because then I don't want to overextend. If they're going to beat me, they're going to have to beat over this, right? And whatever the one hand trap that's in my hand right now. A Feather Duster on that? Why? I'm so confused. Anybody got the reasoning behind the Feather Duster for that? I would have saved it personally. I'm not quite sure I understand what their long game there was, but we'll see. Okay, you're gonna destroy that. Were you just going for the negate bait there, maybe? get rid of the Veiler, it's not like it's ever going to do anything in the graveyard for me anymore. I'm a bit perplexed. Maybe they have the one to negate the effect in the hand, and that's the one they're going to use. I mean, it was either I lose something... okay. I mean, that's a cool play. I can't get mad at that, right? Here comes 0. And it's not on the field, so I get destroyed. GG next. Can't win that one. Unwinnable at that point. Gotta love Maxi. Gotta love Maxi. Please ban that card, Konami. I lost because of a Maxi. There's no way to put it. Because it was either overextend and play into Nibiru. So I usually play into Maxi because I play K9. So just, yeah. But with this deck, honestly, it's not going to make a... Like, getting 2 synchros on the board, and we're going to give them a whole bunch of options to steal our monsters and stuff. It's not worth it. With K9, you can do it. With this deck, it's not worth playing into Maxi for that. Against Sky Strikers, no, definitely not. It's not going to be beneficial. Alright. Konami-senpai, what are you doing to my hands now? We had a couple of games where we had pretty good hands, and now we're just getting, like, Ash Blossom this? Ash Blossom it? Ah. Well, that's always fun to see. Good thing I'm not special summoning something to the field right now. I'll just change the strategy then. Alright, let's normal summon. Activate the effect. Decisions. Let's go for this. Alright. Let's play into this a little bit. Let's synchro summon with these two. They will draw 1 card because they played Mulch Army. Can't hate on that. I play it too. Let's activate the effect and see what we're dealing with in terms of an extra deck. Another Sky Striker deck? I feel like I just played against one. Okay, well, we're definitely doing this then. And that didn't really give us amazing options there, Dread Knights. 2 Sky Striker matches in a row. I'm gonna hit Sky Striker fatigue. Sky Strikers is pretty popular again. The thing is, I can probably only really realistically negate 2 things here, so I'm probably gonna be in a rough spot, depending. Man, I feel like this is all I'm playing against lately, too. Sky Strikers. That's always fun. Okay. It's not like I could chain to that anyway, so... Well, I guess we might get to use this. Probably not. Alright, I'm going to just Ash Blossom that and hope that you have nothing else in your hand. And that you relied maybe on that one thing, but I doubt it. Because usually Sky Strikers has some type of backup play here. Right? Yep, there's the Ray. Not much I can do about that. Alright, I'm not going to remove because obviously I've been negated, so it's kind of foolish there too. It's not a complete wash, but it's also... Like, yeah. I hate when the game prompts you, do you want to remove something from your graveyard despite the fact your effect is negated? I mean, in Urdex it's kind of fine, because I'll give you examples. Sometimes people will do Forbidden Droplet like on Mirror Jade for branded decks, and that's perfectly fine when that happens, because you can still just dump the Tinclad and then you set up like the Albaz play at the end of the turn. In this situation, no. Okay. To get an R1, okay. I can't do anything about that, I just gotta watch them add cards to their hand. Modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, we're not in the worst spot, because look, they don't have that many cards. They have the monster on the field, which 0 itself is pretty impressive, right? Realistically speaking, they're not going to want to steal this monster, they're just going to want to punch it in the face, right? So, you know, It is what it is. I usually think when they don't have disrupting, they have full combo. Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna have a different flop off this when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I would like to play a little bit more conservatively. That's really not gonna matter here, is it? Yeah, it's not gonna matter. I'm surprised they got rid of that. I don't think I would have done that. Okay. Let them cook. But I think they might have misplayed here. I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have kept 0 on the field. But that's just me. We know they're going to set that. I'll take the 2800. It's not like I could do anything about that. We'll take it. Set. You're going to activate it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's not like I could do anything. I might be getting OTK'd here. Which, that's always fun. Okay. I know what they want to do. That's the ironic part. I'll take the hit. It's not like I can't do anything about that anyway. See, the problem is, like, I need to get rid of the rain, but I need to get rid of this as well. Yeah, go get your card that's probably the one that negates monster effects on the field, if I'm not mistaken. Because that's probably the one I'd be getting, the anchor. Yep, I called it, didn't I say? It's the anchor. But they didn't play the anchor. Fascinating. Alright. Let's do something crazy, okay? Do you want to join craziness here? Dread Knights, let's see. I need the rotary. It's not going to make a whole bunch of sense. Trust the process here. Let's activate rotary. Gonna special summon this. Alright, so we're going to special summon this. We're going to activate its effect. Alright, so many different things I gotta do here to get this to work. We're gonna bring back that into the deck. I'm gonna activate this. We're going to get to the field. Maybe you. Yes, let's do that. Alright, we have to do a couple things here. So the first thing we need to do is I have to get the rotary into the graveyard. Okay. You're probably like, Dread, why the hell are you doing that? There is stuff in the graveyard that can activate right now. Chainlink 1. Place to the bottom. The sad part is I'm going to still have to deal with rain. But this is the big problem here. If I'm not mistaken, let me read this just to be double sure. You can special summon for your extra deck. Send 1 card. If you do, Sky Striker, extra deck. Monsters on the field. That's not it. I thought he dumped something else, if I'm not mistaken. He didn't. Okay. So, we're gonna get rid of Rain. She's going back in the deck. Go back in the deck. I thought it was the Irwin that they played. Okay. So we might actually be able to do something here. Alright, this is tough. Goodbye you? Goodbye you? Alright, put you in defense position. Activate the effect. Nothing to bounce. If I bounce it, I'd rather destroy it. Yeah, probably better to destroy it in this situation. Any response to that? Oh, that's lovely. Gotta love that. They just magically had a Nibiru. Let's do this then. I would like to get a magic card. Well, we know they have the Widow anchor. I don't think I can win this one, literally. We'll see. I usually think... I read that already. Excuse me. Alright, well, there's the 3,000 token. There's not too much else I can do. Because we're gonna have to deal with the Widow Anchor. I think this is a wash, chat. I mean, bouncing that is not necessarily a great idea. At least it's something. Let's activate this. I wish I had a level 12 tuner in my deck, but I do not. Get this. I mean, it's 6,000 defense token, but that's all we can really do. Oh, man. That was a very weird turn, but there's not much I could do about it. I just kind of gotta roll with it. I think we've kind of burned through our resources as well. Sets 1, well, it's the Widow Anchor, right? Sets 2. Did they run out of resources and we're gonna have a miracle comeback here, perhaps? Draw face draw. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's see. Activate the effect. Any response to that? You have a Widow Anchor. Are you gonna use it? Because if you don't use it now, it might be GG for you. Yeah, you gotta use it. Probably didn't take the token. Okay. That's an interesting choice. I would have probably taken the token. Okay. I gotta get rid of this, as much as I don't want to. I don't want to put it in attack position, but I have no choice. I mean, we're basically living on a prayer. They're trying to draw a resource right now. I'm gonna go now. See you in Diamond. Okay, thank you for coming, Phantom. Thank you, appreciate you hanging out. Sets 1, okay. End phase. Okay, draw phase draw. It's looking kind of promising for us, Dread Knights. It's normal summon. I'll have to get something back from the graveyard here. Activate the effect. Not chaining to that. Obviously, we're getting something back from the graveyard here because we've burned through a lot. Alright. We're going to Synchro Summon. There's actually one time where I was actually happy that we put that back in the graveyard. And we're going to get at least a pop on the field. This might actually win us the game. It depends what we're popping, right? Activate. I'm going to pop the one on the left side. Yeah. Swing for game, maybe? We'll see. I think it's game over. I think we beat Sky Strikers. We did! Let's go. GG's. That was a tough one. Had to use our brain, but we were able to pull through there. Victory! Nice, nice, nice. Good job, good job. Alright. Hour in. Feeling very, very confident. Having a lot of good matches. Thanks everybody that's hanging out too. I do always appreciate that as well. 2 more till Platinum 3. We have Sin Dragon up next. Okay, cool. No! Lost the coin flip there. But that's not, like, detrimental to what we're trying to accomplish anyway. Let's see what happens here, Dread Knights. What deck is everybody playing that's watching, by the way? I'm curious. Are you playing Cool Tune? Ah, Vanquish Soul K9. And I don't think we won the coin flip. My hand... eh. How do I know it's the sleeves? Yep. Vanquish Soul K9. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. Alright. We have 2 hand traps. We kind of need to go first, really, here to be able to do anything. Ah, man. I have to negate the effect. And that's not even, like, great against this. This might be all or lose here. Infinite? Okay. It's fine. That's the one annoying part about this deck is it can play out of so much. Negate that. I know what they're trying to go for. So let's see what else they do. Yeah. Ah, Ripper. Ah, that's so blows. This is probably... I mean, there's something we can do, but it's not gonna matter. Crap, I gotta take this off the field even though I don't want to, just to force. Yeah. Gotta force this. I mean, we do play Typhon, so it's not a complete wash. Because I know what their combo line is they're going into, just, you know. We'll play it out, we'll play it out. We're not gonna rage quit here. That'd be foolish. I don't like to rage quit unless I know it's, like, completely over. This is still... It's not ideal. I will say that much. It's not ideal, but it's not completely over just yet. Do they overextend? That's the major question here. They do not. Or are they overextending? Because usually, like, what a lot of these decks particularly like to do is they like to go into Nash Knight and just, you know, drop the Chaos Monster. I forgot exactly what number it is. The one that says, like, if you activate a monster effect, you burn for half life. I'm actually kind of banking that they're going to get greedy and do that. But we'll see. Because this can go many different routes. I'm thinking it's probably Nash Knight, though. So they're trying to set up... If I had open with a Neeper, this would be ideal. Let's see. Yeah, this is Nash Knight. And then probably the error card, too. I don't think this is winnable. But, let's see. One of them's definitely Nash Knight. At this point, 100%. And then from there, it's a matter... The one good benefit here for us is that if they overextend, we do the Star Slayer play. Everything on that field is 3,000 practically, so it's not going to be able to activate any of its effects. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's like I predicted. It's going into Nash Knight, and I think the other one will probably be Psyframe to put a card face down. Might be over. Because I have to figure out how much Psyframe's going to come out at. Yeah, there's the monster I was talking about. So that's the one where, like, monster effects, everything gets burned. Let's see if they do this. They didn't go Psyframe? I'm so shocked that they didn't. Okay, there's stuff we can do. There's a lot of stuff we can do here, then. I'm gonna normal summon, but I can't activate the effect. No. Are you putting it face down? That'll change things. If they put it face down, then I have no choice. Oh, to destroy. That's fine. I have a play out of that. It's gonna be a bad play, though. I wanted to go Star Slayer here so bad. That has to... I have to change the play completely here now. I don't think we win. There's just too much happening right now. Oh. Yeah, this is looking rough, Dread Knights. Yes. Yeah. Rufferonis, guys. Rufferoni. I'm forced to do a play I didn't want to make. And this doesn't really work in our benefit at all. Okay. Not in a pop. Chainlink 1. We have to destroy this. Bye. Chainlink 2. I have to get rid of this. I know they want to activate the Earthing. I have to negate here. This is an unwinnable situation. Like, there's not anything we can do to win this. Negate you. Yeah, it's over. There's too many interruptions here. I can't do anything. Alright, GG's. That was just unwinnable. Alright. We have Eden defeat, literally. There's not too much I can do about that. It'd be like that. A couple different type of hand traps and then maybe something. Alright, on to the next one. Can't cry over spilled milk, literally. Alright. Won the coin flip here. We're going first. Finally, we've won a coin flip after God knows how long. Better-ish hand. This is actually a better going second hand. Definitely not a great going first hand. Is this gonna be a lockdown deck? It looks like it with those sleeves. By lockdown, I'm referring to Odeon deck. I'm gonna do this. Let's see what happens here. Activate the effect. Not search. Okay, let's special summon you. Let's... okay. Oh, no, I did the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Well, that's okay. I was supposed to go mix, but I'm kind of getting a little bit fatigued from the matches already. C'est la vie! It's okay. I can still do this the same way. I just gotta apply it a little bit differently. It does actually give us an extra body on the board, too. Chain Link 1. That was a terrible misplay on my part. Chain Link 2. Chain Link 3. We'll at least get to verify their deck, which could be kind of handy long term. Let's see here. It's an ice barrier deck. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna put the Imperm on the bottom of the deck because I don't want to see Imperm. What's in your hand? You're also playing Cool Tune randomly? Okay. What the hell? It's like Cool Tune and Ice Berry mixed into Charis. Okay. That is definitely not what I was expecting to see. Let's get you, because I almost did the same dumb play that I made the last time. Alright, let's reveal the rotary. Let's see how this goes, Dread Knights. I mean, the one benefit is we do have a Max C here, though. Activate. Show me potato salad. We don't have to worry about negates, at least. Let's get you. Alright. Let's go to you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Okay, looking promising so far. Let's do a little bit more extra deck manipulation here. Not chained to that. Goodbye. Ooh, we had a good target. Oh, thank goodness. That's one less problem to deal with. Let's activate this. Why are you doing that, Dread? We need to prepare for the incoming onslaught that will maybe potentially happen here. I do not want to special summon that necessarily. I want to kind of hold that as a surprise. Let's activate Pot of Desires here. I hate to remove cards from my deck, but in this situation we just gotta draw into. Okay, nice. I would have preferred to see a mix there. What did we lose in the process, though? We lost a Ghost Spell. Nothing too major. A lot of, like, throwaway cards here. Alright, let's end on that and see if that's enough to actually break through their whatever comes their way. I mean, we have a negation. We have another hand trap. Technically, everything that's in our hand right now is actually a hand trap. I'm gonna Max Seed now, because I know you don't have a way to stop Max C unless you drew Ash Blossom. And we'll see what happens from there. Ash Barrier Monster, that alone is not a problem. Okay. Pretty much going exactly the way you would expect it to. We'll effect failure that. No effect for you. Not chaining it. Gotta wait on this. See, what I'm thinking is we might go to the level 6. Are they just going to end on that? I wonder. It looks like they're getting ready to end, so I'm actually going to play into that then. And just get the level 6 out, and maybe get a bounce. We could go into that. No. Let's go into this. I'm not going to bounce that card on the field. Let's put you here. I am going to bounce if I can the field card, because it says any card on the field, correct? We're also going to chain to that. Another extra card. I'm not in a game, my own card says full okay, never mind, we won. GG's. We just opened really well, and we also won the coin flip, which is a major part of Master Duel, unfortunately. I would love for them to introduce a best of 3 format, you know, 2 out of 3. Because I feel like one of the hindrances of Master Duel, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Master Duel for what it is, but one of the biggest hindrances is it doesn't actually follow like TCG and OCG. Well, here's the thing. In OCG, tournaments are best of 1 format. So in Japan, they are best of 1 format, so it's not necessarily wrong. In TCG, it's best of 3. I prefer best of 3 because it gives you the opportunity to side deck and stuff. But a lot of OCG tournaments, there's some that do best of 2, but it's very, best of 3, excuse me. But it's very rare. It's mostly best of 1, that's why. I think, if I'm not mistaken, like regionals and nationals for Japan is that way. I don't think it's changed. Anybody who plays OCG, feel free to correct me. I haven't been to Japan, really, in a bit, so... Alright, searching. Lost the coin flip! Alright. That's always great. Gotta love losing coin flips. I kid. Alright. Where are we? Oh my god, that hand is tragic. Why, Konami? Why, Konami? It's literally a deck of 40 cards, and I draw it. Crap. Unchained, okay. It's a full Unchained deck? Or does it have another engine to it? What? Huh? Oh, man. I don't know if I want to... It's a quick effect. I don't know if I want to negate a quick effect. I think I should just let that rock. Yeah, now I'll do it, because I think you still have to pay the cost, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I didn't go Veiler first. Call by? Okay, well, you have that. Maybe a misplay. I don't know if I would really consider a misplay. That's what it is. Okay. Negate that, but it's not really gonna matter. Because you're just gonna go into a Link monster, potentially, here. My hand is not very good, but it's not very bad. Won't scoop unless I really know what's going on fully. I don't like to scoop. Because you never know, you might be able to play out of something. Okay. We have Unchained Soul of Yama. Adds 1. Set a spell and trap directly to your deck. Oh. Well, that's going to destroy something on the field. I have to hope I draw something amazing right now. I don't think there's anything we could do. It's like just an unwinnable board, maybe. Yeah, I think this is a wash. It's just gonna... This is turning into solitaire. Okay. On to the next one. I don't want to sit through that. We're not going to be able to play, really. By the time I get to do something there, I have their Omni Negate board out. C'est la vie. It's life. You surrendered. Yeah, I had no choice there. Let's either watch Solitaire for a while or not. Alright. Here we go again. Ready? Go. Oxlong. Interesting name. Another coin flip. How many... Anybody who's been watching, keeping track, how many coin flips have I lost? I think I've won 2 coin flips in the hour... how long have we been playing? An hour and 7 minutes, I've only won 2 coin flips, and we've played maybe about, like, at least... I don't know, let's say 15 matches of Yu-Gi-Oh! And our hands are getting progressively bad. And then they say that, you know, in this game that there's not, like, an intentional 50-50 win rate manipulation, but just watching my stream for this little bit of time, you know? It raises questions. It's Fire King. Yay. Okay, negate. I don't think I get to play Yugioh. We shall see, Dread Knights. Are you guys with me? You are. Okay. It's if you're on mobile app, I will warn sometimes, like, mobile app lately, I was reading it in the YouTube studio. Mobile app and desktop, sometimes, like, there's a buffering issue. That is not Dread's fault. That is actually something that's been happening on YouTube. So if you experience, I'm not experiencing issues with stream now. Keep that in mind. I'm just saying. You only have 2 cards in your hand, so I think I will Valor you. Just to see. Of course. Well, there's the Karen. I'm not gonna be able to do too much here. Yay! Basically, my turn is there. I can't do anything. I've just chucked 2, like, hand traps. Depends what they do here. I mean, I'm gonna go spell, but it's probably not gonna matter at this point. I've had to burn my whole hand to maybe get to play. Okay. What else do you have? Deck face up on the field zone. Okay. Well, it's not the worst situation. We just gotta hope that that's not something that can negate that. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. You're just adding, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Yeah, okay, that by itself is okay. In theory. Main phase 1. You see how many resources I had to burn to maybe stop play here? That's crazy. Alright. Searching, searching, searching. Do I get to search? Do you have a response to this? Am I going to shake your hand? Okay. I'm pretty sure they have something for this. But we're gonna try anyway. Normal summon. Do you have a response to this monster's effect? Is that imperm set there? That's what I need to know. So if it's imperm, it's basically Pot of Desires, hope we draw into something that's useful. Okay, fine. Alright, so let's see here. Gonna special summon this. Okay, maybe promising. Gonna activate the effect of this. Any response to that? They have something, right? It's not completely over. I'm gonna... because I think something comes back from this. I'm gonna maxi here. Just in case. This feels like one of those turns. Why would you do that? I wonder. Alright, let's get you. That actually kind of helped me a little bit. That actually helped tremendously here. Special summon, destroy one. I mean, I'm gonna draw a card off of this, so it might not be a complete one. I mean, we're gonna draw cards off the Max C. That's why I played the Max C, so it's not completely over just yet. Okay, draw one. Okay, that's fine. Actually, it's perfect. And draw another one, right? Do I get to add a Fire King? I don't know if this is... might be... just in case. Just in case. But I don't think we win this. But we'll play out as much as we can. We got kind of like a loop lock going. Boom, 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 4,000 attacker. Great. This is basically an infinite lock here. So just gonna keep saying that card. Let's see. I gotta draw something amazing here. Activate. Anything to that? Gonna go this way. It's probably not gonna make a whole bunch of sense. Anything to that? Alright. We gotta risk it for the biscuit. 1, 2. Okay, special summon. It's gonna be big, but I don't think it's big enough to beat over that. Alright, Chain Link 1. Get rid of the field card. Chain Link 2. Get rid of that extra deck. Not chaining to that just yet. That was inconsequential to the gameplay state here. Okay, that was a little weird. Do that. I'm gonna remove this. It's not completely over. Let's negate your effect. Okay, good. Let's battle you. Declaration of attack. I'm gonna definitely call by the grave that monster. That's the only thing I can do here. Let's call by the grave here. Let's get rid of you. No, no, no. I don't want that thing coming back. And hope we can survive this. That's really what it comes down to at this point. We gotta hope. And pray that this one Omni-Negate monster can kind of carry us through the rest of this match. Oh no. I mean, I can't do anything about that. That gets just added, so that's fine. Excuse... What? I was supposed to negate that. Okay, never mind. I didn't even get an option to negate, it just destroyed it. Okay, well, that's it. GG's. GG's, GG's. We're never gonna get through today. I'll probably play a couple more, but I am hitting a little bit of fatigue. And I don't want to go back down to Platinum 5, that's for sure. Alright. I gotta tell you, these coin flips are starting to annoy the crap out of me. It's been 16 or 17 coin flips in a row that we haven't won. Konami manipulating that 50% win rate, regardless of what people say. I don't get to go first either, so my hands... yeah, sure, Konami. Let's see here. Oh god, my least favorite deck to go against too. Alright, I think I'm done for rank with it today. I'll probably play the rest of it offline. Well, what are you gonna do? Let's see here. So this is going to be a whole bunch of nonsense. This is my least favorite deck to play against. Some people love this deck. I hate it with unbridled passion. I don't like White Forest. And they keep, like, unbanning stuff of theirs that should probably not, like, be off the ban list. If anything, I feel like this deck is one of those decks that needs stuff. Yay! Combo slop time. Yawn. I know, it's just these games just take forever, so I just get kind of bored. Let's see though, I got a draw out of this, but it's not going to really matter too much unless I draw the exact card I need. That was not exactly the card that I needed. Here we go, add Sinful Spoils. This is going to be a whole nonsense loop here. Okay. Dread's tired. I think I'm all Yugi out already today. It's okay. Give me a best of 3, please, format. I can play, like, regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometime. I'd love that. It's like, against this matchup, if it's a best of 3, you can sideboard and then you just shut stuff down. But here I'm just, like, sitting here watching them probably play for 15 minutes is not, like, very engaging gameplay for me. Because I gotta, like, see what exactly their board's gonna end up as. So, like, there's not too much I can comment on here, right? Like, there's nothing super thrilling about it. I probably, next game, though, I think I'm gonna start hiding screens, just in case. Just in case. Alright. Let's see. Is that 1? Is that 2? That's a very odd thing that you want to continue to play out of that. Why? That's interesting. Let's normal summon this. I want to see what's exactly going on. Because I feel like they went into a play very quickly. Oh, because you have a Maxi. So now I have to play the Maxi game, which is not fun. I'm gonna try to beat over the Maxi. Oh, you're a sweaty gamer, aren't you? Do you have something else for that? I'm still getting it. Still getting that, unless you have an counter to that. Cool Tune Synchro. Let's see, we're gonna add to our hand here. Definitely this. Yes, I'm special summoning to beat over the Maxi here. Let's do you. You first. Alright. Cool, we beat over that. They negate one of those. Alright, so what are we gonna special summon here? I wish I didn't have to, but we're gonna have to, so we'll do this. They're forfeiting? I don't think they're gonna forfeit off this, right? Alright, card to activate. Let's go Chainlink 1. Let's go Chainlink 2. Let's go Chainlink 3. We're gonna put a card to the bottom of their deck. Let's also go Chainlink this. So many different things are happening this turn, Dread Knights. And Droll. Okay. My goodness, they had every single counter in hand. That's mathematically improbable that you open with a Maxi, an Ash Blossom, a Droll. Those got removed. It's a bit fascinating there, I will admit. I'm gonna get her back. It's a call by the grave. Oh god, I gotta hit the call. Let's put this to the bottom. Here we go again. Sorry if I sound like a little bit disengaged here, but White Force is like, eh. It's kind of boring to go against. I know Cool Tunes for some people isn't very fun to go against either. It's just, I've played through almost what I would consider an improbable mathematical hand to have in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel right now. I'm not saying they're cheating, but, like, Maxi, Ash Blossom, Droll was in their hand. That was already on the field. Let's activate this. Like, it just doesn't... It seems a little too many counters all at the same time. Can't say they're cheating per se, but, like, the front part of this name is a little sus. Oh, boy. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Let's see. Anything to this? I'm trying my best to hang into this match, but holy crap, man. It's been non-stop stuff. Oh, they forfeited, okay. Whew. That was a marathon, man. I'll tell you. We played through at least 5 or 6 negates that whole game. But their hand, man. Their hand. I'm not gonna report, but... like... that hand they had is... I don't even get those hands in Master Duel. I'm curious. Pure White Forest, or is it White Forest with Snake Eyes? I mean, it's mostly pure White Forest, so you can't complain about that. I mean, the thing... oh, it's White Forest mixed in? No. It's completely White Forest. I don't know about that hand that they had, though, but whatever. I'll take the win. A win is a win, right? Searching for opponent. Duff! Alright. Let's go. Won a coin flip, finally. Felt like I haven't won one in a while. Sorry if I got quiet. That last game was, like, fatiguing. Some of these matches have been very fatiguing today. It's been a lot of intense, sweaty Yugioh. Alright, I need to bait out the potential Ash Blossom. So let's see. Also, we can probably, excuse me, tongue-tied and twisted. Probably bait out, on top of that, like an Infinite Impermanence, or maybe they have like an Imperm. Or not Imperm, excuse me, Impulse. Okay, do I get to add another card to my hand? Maybe? No Droll? Activate. Fun story about that last game. The person that decided to rage quit didn't realize that we had, we were under Droll, so, you know. Kind of fascinating. Let me look at my hand before I do something stupid. Let's get the... There ain't too many options here, right? To get that, there's nothing to pop. We already have a rotary in hand, so let's get the R one. That kind of, like, outs the fact that we have our stuff that we can do. Let's No, I don't want to synchro. I was going for this one. Activate. Alright, let's special summon this. Search. What do we got here? What do we got? Alright, activate. I think this is going to be a clean one. It's feeling like that. I'm gonna get this, because I am gonna go into, like, a whole bunch of plays here, because we can set up big time. Alright, so synchro summon. Let's get the Omni Negate board on the field first. So we're gonna get review. Gonna get rid of one in hand. That way, we will take a peek at their extra deck. Maybe we'll know what monster they're going against. Activate the effect. I think they're getting ready for the Rage Quit. Oh, yeah, it's a Rage Quit coming up. Red X, you can't see it, but... it's a-coming. It's a-coming, Dreadnoughts. Thank you to everybody that hung out, too. I do greatly appreciate it. 32 viewers concurrently from this stream is nice, man. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate everybody that came in and out. Much love and respect for that. Oh. I mean, I'm still gonna get the effect, so that's not really gonna do too much. What did I get rid of? That's a blue eye stack. Okay. I'm not gonna negate that. Because that would be kind of foolish. We could do our things here, right? Ideally, we need to get this on the field right now. It's gonna be... you. Gonna be you. Gonna be you. I don't like to get rid of that many things in my hand, but I have no choice. It's fine. We gotta set up a couple plays, because there's most likely... Chainlink 1. Most likely here, there's gonna be a play... where they're gonna search for the True Light. I'm gonna need to have to pop something. Just so that we can stop some of the nonsense on the field. Depends what type of Blue Eyes deck they play, too. The fact that they play Azure might not be a super serious version of it, but I could be wrong. Oh god, there's drill beams. Oh, it's gonna be lovely to deal with. Alright, it's top 2. Let's get rid of the wishes. Let's put this to the bottom of the deck. I just kind of got to set up. Well, we know what they have. Trying to stop everything they have is going to be another question, though. I mean, that's the best we could do right now. We just kind of got to sit on that. And just sit pretty and see what happens. See how it goes. Bump, 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 bump. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Man, let's see. It's taken a while for them to make a decision here. Got an hour and 30. We're at. I'm probably gonna, once I hit plat, if I do hit this next platinum on stream, I'll just, what'd you search for? Primite. I mean, we could stop the drill beam. I gotta actually kind of force the drill beam out here, which I don't really want to do. Let's activate this from the graveyard. He normal summoned. I think that's the play to make here. He's committed to a normal summon. Show blue eyes. Is it worth this? Yeah, it is. It is worth it. Alright, we're gonna banish the... Yeah, we're gonna banish that. Trust the process here. Negate. I'm tempted to do this now because I don't think we're gonna have another safe moment to do it. So we have to set that up. Alright, special summon. I'm sorry if I'm like talking a little bit slow now, but I'm a bit tired with these matches. It's been a lot of Yugioh. I'm gonna go Crackle. Which might not be the best play here. I'm gonna put him in attack position because I get to designate war card. That's gone. That's destroyed. I don't know if we win now. That's the problem. So we're trying to break through this board, but we're gonna get the true light, right? Activate Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3. I have to hope that I can hit the true light in the deck. Because if I can just remove the true light, we win. But I have to hope that it's in the top 2. We won! We won. Without the true light, they don't have a win condition. We got it. I manifested the hell out of that. They can't go into any of the combos that they want to. I think that's a win. Without the true light, I don't think they could do anything. This is very hard to play out with the true light. We got so lucky there. Yeah. Comes back. But I basically go for game here. Because I search for Rotary and then go into 2v2. And there's not anything they can do here. Oh, well earned to win there. Alright. Search for Rotary. Because we got rid of the drill beam. They made a really bad mistake. I would have played the Primite Dragon over that. It'd be like that. Let's do this the right... Oh, never mind. They're gonna forfeit. Alright. GG's. I would have Primite Dragon there. I felt like when they summoned the Irwin, they were getting... Also, on top of that, we got really lucky because we hit the True Light in the deck. That's why that was my thought process as to how we were going to counter that. Good match, though. You know? It could have gone either way, depending. Receival. Alright. 2 more to Platinum. I don't know if we're going to hit this on stream, to be honest. This is like an endurance fest. Sometimes you'll get some good wins, and then you'll get some matches where you just can't. Alright. We're in Platinum 4 right now. Coin flip, okay. Good job. Let's see if we can. Cross our fingers. Hope for the best, expect the worst. I'm tempering expectations too because I'm still getting used to this deck. Alright. Aw. Nice icon. Boom, 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 boom. Main phase 1. Alright. Let's normal summon, and then if I have to do this, I'll do that as a counter. Search. Anything to that? Alright. Let's get Mix. Mix is going to activate its effect. Mix is going to search for a card and add it to our hand. We're going to definitely get you. As much as I don't want to play Cool Tune Synchro here, I have to play it. Let's activate Cool Tune Synchro. We're gonna get the Rotary. I'm just trying to get everything that I need to do disruptions. No. Let's show the Rotary. Let's special summon the Rekko. Anything to that? Normal summon the Rekko. Activate the effect of Rekko. Any response to that? Let's get this clip. Alright. And this is where it kind of gets dicey because I might have played into Nibiru. But if I don't do that, you know, it could be worse. Start with deck manipulation first. Excuse me, I'm a little tongue-tied and twisted. It's been a long day. Not in a bad way, keep that in mind. I've been having fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm just vibing. Alright, Chainlink 1. People don't usually like when your extra deck gets hit. Gem Knight OTK? Okay. Let's do this. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. That'll give us a couple of options here. Alright. Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2. How many fusions do Gem Knight OTK usually play? That's the thing I gotta remember. Do they play one of the magic card, or do they triple up on it? I think they triple up on it. Oh, that's lovely. Well, it's good to know all those cards there in your hand. It's not Gem Knight OTK, it's like a stun variation. Okay. Well then. Let's look at your deck. There's so many different things going on here. Goodbye. Our weapons can be in the bottom of the deck, I suppose. Let's activate this. I'm just trying to get as much things as I can to try to save ourselves here. Let's get this. Let's go Pot of Desires. Draw 2. Are you for real, bro? Are you for real, bro? That would be pointless to use them right now. Could have been so much better there, Dread. It's so much better. I was hoping to get like something like at least 2 more hand traps off the Pot of Desires. What did we lose in exchange for it? For the hand trap. Oh my god. That's like the worst Pot of Desires play possible. It's fine. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's RNG. I can't even get mad at that type of stuff. If you're just showing us we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, the Lightning Storm's not gonna matter. I mean, I could negate it. Do I want to, is the question. Let me reread my card to make sure. Our tuners cannot be... Yeah, it's fine. You can't kill this. That's fine. It's a waste of a lightning storm. Okay, sure. I know you have infinite impermanence in your hand, too. So... there's a couple ways we could do this. I mean, that was probably the biggest waste of a lightning storm. I thought about it. I'm like, should I negate that? I'm like, no. I mean, okay. I'll just chain to the effect now. Let's continue to get rid of your extra deck. Might as well, right? It'd be fun if I could make another one right now, but I can't. I don't know if that was important to his deck either. Yeah, because you couldn't negate that. I play 3 rotaries, but I think I'm gonna get rid of... I also play 3 Rekos, so I think I'll just get rid of the Reko here, because we have ways of searching the Reko anyway. Alright, Shadow Fusion is negated. It's like a anti-meta deck. So the Lightning Storm usually against a different deck will work. Okay. Let me wait on this a second, because I want to see what the effect is. It's a defense position. Okay. In that case. Not chaining. Or, excuse me. I am chaining, but I'm tired at this point. We played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. I'm gonna go for the 4 because I can just pop a whole bunch of other stuff. Their extra deck has been, like, completely devastated at this point. But they can still probably play through it, right? Whole bunch of other chains coming through. Alright, Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. Guessed it. We're gonna destroy that card. I also have the B2B OTK set up here because I have the level 6 and the level 4 in the field now. So this works in our benefit for open field. Search. I'm gonna get this. That's gonna get destroyed. We're gonna take a nerfing from your extra deck. I've gotten 3 things from their extra deck so far. You still have something. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but you're not doing that. You have anything else after that? If not, I think this is probably where they scoop. Unless they have, like, Typhon? Right? Yeah, end phase. There's not anything else they could do at that point. Alright, so we got the B2B play coming up. And that's basically the only thing we have to do. We basically can win the game off of that. Because there's a bounce coming up, in case you don't know, because of the level 4 synchro. So 1, 2... This is going to cause a bounce, and these 2 things can attack twice. Alright, activate the effect. It's basically, we went against Gem Knight OTK. Bounce. Here comes probably the Rage Quit. Or are they going to take this, like... Okay, I respect that. They want to get their... They want to get their objectives for the day daily. Good job, good job. High fives. Gem Knight! With a little bit of stun in the mix of it. That's basically what it was. I want to take a look at their deck. Not because I'm crapping on the deck, but I am kind of curious exactly what their card choices were. Because there were some pretty interesting ones there, Dread Knights. Very, very interesting choices all around. These guys still with me? Maybe? I don't know. Are you guys experiencing a little bit of a lull? I'll wait up a couple of seconds. Sometimes around this time of the day. Gets a little bit sussy. Interwebs, maybe? Okay, we're 1 away from... I see the internet's kind of going a little wonky here. Let me get a mattress 3. I'm sorry about that if you're experiencing a little bit of a thing. ISP-san is getting a little bit drunk, I guess you could say. Might be a good time to call it, actually. If that's the case. It's a little early. I don't want to end that early. Let's look at Oz deck a minute. I don't want to jump into something if we're, like, experiencing a little bit of ISP. I'll hold up a bit. Because, again, it's a rank match, too. So I don't want to, like, to affect my rating, too. Let's see what they had. Alright, so... Gem Knights with Shadow as an option. Yeah, basically anti-meta with a little bit of OTK Gem Knight in the mix. We had a lot of their basic win conditions. A lot of them, because we got Brilliant and... Okay. I see what they're doing. I salute that. That was interesting. That was fascinating. I'm not gonna play another one. I have one away, but I'm noticing... Waiting for ISP-san to figure out what it wants to do. One away. Okay, we are one away from Platinum. Free. But I am gonna definitely hide him in it. Just in case. Just something, an inkling. I'm not gonna hide the whole game match, keep that in mind. Just kind of like an inkling. When we get into the game screen, I'll put it back up. Alright. We're queued in. I'll put it back up. Alright. Here we go! Alright. My hand is not the worst, not the best. It depends. Let's normal summon this. See what they do. Activate. Any response to that? Any response to that? Maxi. I'm not gonna do a big major play here then. Just gonna go kind of for like the safe play. And do maybe a 1-for-1. They wasted a whole bunch of cards when I'm not gonna do any of that. Actually, they just did me a favor. Why would you do that? You max seed and then you... Did you see that? They max seed here. Okay. So they max seed. They can't draw cards now, even if they want to. Why would you do that? Anyway, does that make sense? They max seed and then they did droll, so they can't draw any cards. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with what's in my hand right now. I mean, maybe it pays off for them, but I wouldn't have wasted the max seed and then droll. I think I would have done things a little bit differently if I were them, but, you know, not my pig, not my farm. Main phase 1. An imperm? I mean, sure, I guess? I don't get why you would do that. That's the RB deck? Okay. So we got Brute on the field. Okay. Can't negate that because they search for it. Okay, so it's RB that we're going against. This deck I've played against before. We had an okay matchup with it, but I don't think, like, you know? Add 1 RB? Yeah, go ahead. I know what this deck does because it does that thing where then it pops the monster. Because I've seen it. Special summon, you're gonna go get that fish. I mean, regardless of what, I wasn't gonna remove Tuner from the grave. That's fine on its own. Can't do anything to that, so we'll see how this goes. Alright. What is it exactly you're trying to get? The fish? Are you trying to get the fish? I mean, that's probably the play. You're gonna get rid of that? Okay, thanks, I guess? I mean, it's negated, right? If I'm not mistaken, yes, I can't do the effect there anyway. I mean, it's fine, Dread Knights. I think we're okay. Depending. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, that's lovely. Please don't tell me you can attack multiple times, can you? You can. Oh, this is over. Our platinum match got just taken out. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'd have to regrind back up a match. That's the one problem of like playing platinum too, because you D-rank a little. No, I'm not D-rank, but I got to play like 2 more matches. I don't feel like I want to do that on stream. So then go back. I'll probably play 1 more because I don't like on a losing note, but I'll play the rest off stream. That last game, there was somebody that came in and then came out immediately, so, you know, it happens. It'd be like that. That's why sometimes with the rank up matches, I don't like to play them on stream. But hey, you know, rank is what brings people in. We are going second. Oh, I mean, this is not a really amazing going second. I always love to, like, when you're about to hit, like, the rank up match, and then stuff like that happens, and then you get, like, a bad hand. Macrocosmos? Or what did you just bring out? Oh, boy. It's anti-meta. And there's guaranteed that there's a counter trap down there. I'm gonna actually Ash Blossom here. I hate to Ash Blossom here. I'm gonna Ash Blossom here. Because I don't know if it has a search effect. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Dynamite? I gotta read this card because I don't know what it does. Alright. It's normal summon. Activate the effect. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, never mind. Let's just go for it. Oh, it's anti... God damn it, man. I hate that deck. I can't do anything about that, because it just takes away my graveyard, so it's like a complete anti-counter this deck. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys, because I don't want to keep losing matches on stream, and then I have to go back a rare rank outside of this. So, with that being said, we made good progress in rank. I'm not going to continue to climb on stream, though, because I am seeing stuff I don't like. With that being said, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for lurking. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be playing... What am I going to be playing tomorrow? I originally had Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild penciled in, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't feel like playing it. I think most likely what I am going to do instead of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is I will play maybe... I think the Yugioh Master Duel event comes out tomorrow. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Because I think the Master Duel event comes out tomorrow, which is like the event, which I do kind of want to play some of that. Let me see. Dual Triangle. What time does Dual Triangle come out tomorrow? Depending on what time this event comes out, will determine whether I play this, or I might play something else. But I'm not playing Breath of the Wild. I don't feel like playing it. Anyway, with that being said, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for lurking. I do greatly appreciate it. Most importantly, I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow for something else. Maybe we'll do the Yu-Gi-Oh event. Maybe we won't. Till next time, guys.